What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris Crypto Secret X, and today I'm going to be reviewing and I'm basically just telling you about my meme coin just released yesterday on Pump Fund called Bookman. And before I get started, I want to go ahead and preface this by showing you the short video I have that kind of lets you know what Bookman AI agent is all about. So I'm going to show this to you real fast here. I'm going to blow it up, share with you on the screen so you can get an opportunity to see the mentality of what Bookman is. So here it is right here. Take a look at it so you can actually see it for yourself.
Say hello to Bookman, the mafia frog with a mentality of takeover. He's not just hopping around, he's here to make money in the crypto game. Now let me tell you, when you buy or become a part of the fam of Bookman, you better be ready to work your ass off. It's up to you. Bookman Mafia don't play. Come over here talking crazy in our group. On everything, you will get excommunicated. I'll tell you right now, Bookman is a boss, and that's the bottom line. So when you buy Bookman, that's spelled Bookman, you better also have a boss mind. Dive into crypto with Bookman and fill your wallet as we make moves to the $1 billion market cap.
Okay, so now you see the whole setup of Bookman and where Bookman is and what Bookman is all about. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take you to the website. I'm going to show you that, and I want to bring up the chart here. And so after I bring up the chart, you're going to kind of see some things what I am talking about here. Let's see. Let's bring this chart up for you. Okay. So let's take a look at the chart. Now, when you look at the chart, we're sitting at about 16K, 14K volume. Now, let's go ahead and move it. When you first see this, the chart, that big red line is, like I always say, this is why I say when you do a meme coin, developers have got to own almost 80 or 90%, because what happens is you have a lot of people that buy, and their main intention is to buy and sell as soon as it goes live. They don't even wait for the deck screener, they just sell. And that's what you had that sell. But now when I move it back this way, now you see the movement of the coin. You see it where it's going. And here's the thing I like about Bookman. The setup, the whole mentality of Bookman. We're going to get into that. But Bookman, to me, has a great opportunity to be in position when retailers and the bull run has settled. This, like I always told you before, I really think YouTube meme coins are going to really go. I just heard Jerry Banfield. He has his own meme coin. So there are a couple of them. And I think one of the things you're going to start seeing is YouTubers are just going to, when they start explaining how to buy the memes, because that's going to be, they're going to get back to that DGN investment where people want to make that money. They're going to be pushing their coins. Like I have TED, which is now listed in the Coinbase wallet, are already in position, Looney, and I'm just going to the stronger ones in my meme sector, which is TED, Looney, and I really think Bookman is going to be that next coin to really run. And I'm looking at the chart, but here's the thing: what I do, like, got a newer community in that Bookman community. But here's the thing: and when you look at these particular coins, and I'm going to explain the market cap before I get into the website and things like that. You're looking at a market cap of roughly about 16,000, right? And the liquidity is at 14. So the liquidity is locked. But at 16K, if you were to get just a 10X on your money, you're looking at just 160K market cap, which everyone know that is extremely low. So now to get to, and I'm going to say a base 1 million, which I'm thinking way past that, but just 1 billion, you're looking at roughly 100X. So if you was to put $50 on Bookman and get 100X right there, you're looking at roughly close to what, $5,000? $100, and you get 100X. You're looking at what, $10,000? $1,000, you're looking at 100,000 or just 100x, a small amount. It's 100x. Uh, and so that's the part I like. That's the part. So what I did, and basically I'm going to go through the process of how Bookman and what I did with Bookman and just my mentality of just what I've learned from uh, uh, my memes that I have launched. Is that number one, the community's got to work, and that's the thing that Bookman, the whole vibe you're going to get is like when you come to Bookman, this ain't for like soft-handed people, weak-minded people, or just people who just are crybabies. This is for the jokers is going to dig their heels in it and go. It's a really rough, hard mentality. He's the boss. He's a boss frog, and that's just the mentality that Bookman gives. I want to go ahead and let's jump over to the website. Here's the website. Bookman, you got the buy button there. You got your X page, your Telegram, the developer YouTube that you can come to. But here's the thing, and the experience you can trust. But here's the thing, yo, listen up, and I'm just gonna read. This is on the website. Yo, listen up. This ain't your average crypto agent. We're talking about Bookman, the boss of the blockchain jungle. Bookman doesn't play games, and he sure doesn't babysit. If you're here to slack, bounce, but if you're here to excuse me, but if you're here ready to grind, hustle, and flip the market into billions, then welcome to the squad. Disrespect? Nah, that's not an option. Bookman demands loyalty, hustle, and straight up commitment. The frog's fat belly is built on knowledge and success. He he only rolls with investors who are hungry for the same. You in? Then let's eat. This is Bookman. So I really like that. And now you see the mentality of Bookman, which is taking on its own mentality. And I really like that. Um, and so now we'll get over to the AI. I mean, excuse me, the Telegram, the X page. You see, you got the buy button here. A lot of art. I've got some really good art here, and we got some really dope commercials that you're gonna start seeing. Where Bookman is coming in and just smacking Jeets. Part of the family. The Bookman takeover has begun. The soldiers are getting into place, and that's just Bookman. And you can see, when we first had it, this was the original frog, but as I started looking more and more at Bookman and just started thinking about the name, the mentality, it just seems like this bad boy right here it just fits him. Tough, hard, uh, uh, mafia style frog. And I think in this crypto market, you got to have that mentality. You got to have that mentality that you're going to go and work for your bag. So you got to when you join the family of Bookman, you got to be ready to go. So we do have a lot of people starting to come in into the Telegram. One of the things, and we have people that that's buying. Like even last night, the market cap went up from 4,000 to 17. That so if you bought it at 4, you already had close to almost a 5x in your cash just buying it there. They wanted me to tell people about a lot earlier, but let me explain to you what happened. This is the craziest thing. When I first launched Bookman, my first goal was to buy as much of Bookman as I possibly can. Like I was trying to buy almost the whole supply. But then Solana goes down. Solana goes down. I can't. The Phantom wallet is not even working. And so when I release it on Pump Fund, by the time I could even move over to get more to accumulate, man, it was already almost 76% full. Like bam, just like that. And so I was a little upset. I was really pissed off at Solana because I wanted to really accumulate more. Somebody came in and bought like 5.6%. I was like down at number 7 in ownership of my own token. And so luckily some of those people they sold before it went live. I didn't tell anybody about it, but they just sold, which allowed me to move up and keep moving up and get a significant amount. And so as we got on the Telegram group, they wanted me to hurry up and get stuff out. But the reason I didn't want to do that is because I want to accumulate more Bookman. I want to own a lot more Bookman because I do like the concept of Bookman. I mean, I'm really feeling this, man. Like, and just the mentality. So I got some cartoon people that's going to really drop some really dope stuff, and I think more as we get into it, I think it's a mentality that can uh, really go within the crypto community. It really can because like we got one sticker in the group where it says like shut the heck up and buy the dip, somebody bought like buy the effing money, man. I think it's just money. I think it's really funny. I think some of it where some of the cartoons we got coming, I think people are gonna really like that. But it's like a hardcore mentality here, and I think you got to have that when you start talking about diamond hands, getting it to a certain market cap. And now the only difference with Bookman, here's how I'm looking at Bookman. Once I get it to certain points, then I'm going to take my profits in certain ranges. Okay. But I'm not going to take profit at no 100K, man, because I know where this thing can go because I've seen some other things take place. And so you're going to see a lot of more other information coming out on Bookman. Um, I'm not gonna be devoting my whole channel to Bookman, but I am going to do dedicated videos just like I did with the other ones for Bookman, talking about it. I am going to be introducing it to new retailers as they come in, just explaining how to buy Bookman. We have buy buttons all the way across the board with Bookman, from the website to the Twitter page to the Telegram group. Telegram group, I think, is set up real nice, and we're still adding various things to that. We do have raids, so if you want to get in, and also here's another beautiful thing about Bookman. Bookman's still in infancy stage. The takeover has just begun. The hardest frog on the Solana blockchain, Bookman AI. Um, we do have AI part of Bookman that I was able to get like a 7-day free trial of it. Only thing about it costs about $1,000 a month. I don't know if that's something I'm just gonna keep adding to Bookman, but the free trial, but it's like to build the AI, I thought it would take maybe like an hour, but this thing is taking like hours to build. And so I think that's another part I'm going to be able to add into the Bookman AI agent. But I think just Bookman itself, uh, we're going to have the catchy phrases we're going to have with this. I think this is something that really can explode within the community the more we get it going. So this is kind of like the first video about Bookman, but you know, as I start, coming out with more art, more cartoon, more things like that, I just really think Bookman, uh, the mafia, the hardest frog on the Solana blockchain. Bookman, the hardest frog on the Solana blockchain. He ain't playing no games. But if you want to buy it, I think this is a great. I'm not your financial advisor, but here's where I really think why um, when you get on Deck Screener and all these places where you're buying memes, I keep telling people this and they don't believe me. I'm not saying you just have to buy mine, but I really think YouTube memes are going to explode in the last part of the bull run. Why do I think that? Is because YouTubers have communities. Okay, some of them are way bigger than ours, but we have communities. We talk about cryptocurrency. When you want to find out about crypto and various, all of us have, various. I even have like a lot of YouTubers that I like to listen to, and I just think that when YouTubers are doxxed on a meme and they can put their face on a meme, um, they can promote their memes. And I think a lot of these YouTubers in the end are going to just start only promoting their meme coins. The second part of that is that this is why I stand on this 100%, that the more you own of your meme, the stronger you have the ability to control it. And I think that's one of the things. So right now, uh, I've seen it work. Um, but here's the thing, and this is why I want to make sure now, just as I did Bookman, somebody made two fakes. They made them 1 hour before the Bookman. Make sure you don't buy. They have no picture. Don't go into Phantom and just type in Bookman. Get the contract address. Click on the buy buttons that I have established in the Telegram. I have a buy button established right there on the X page. I have a buy button established right there on the website. Now, if you go in and just jump over to Bird's Eye and all that and just type Bookman and just pick one, that's on you. I have it where you can get it. Now, once you buy, like he said, this ain't for the slack. You got to go to work, man. You got to go to work with your particular bag to make your bag work. But Bookman, the hardest frog on the Solana blockchain, mafia style frog. I love it. I like it. I'm really, really freaking dang on feeling this one. And just in my mind, the commercials and the cartoons that that my artist is going to start bringing, man, I just think this one can run. And I just know there's 7 billion people in the world, 7 billion people in the world, and you only got 132 holders. It is in its infancy stages. And I do know this, even, even at six, like I'm looking at this at 16K, right? Even at, I'm just give out just a real conservative number. Even at a 6x, you're looking at roughly a $72,000 market cap. So that means anything you put in on it, if it's 6x, that's 6 times your money. Okay. Imagine what it looks like at 3 and 4 million. Imagine if you get in low, imagine what it looks like at billions. That's the thing. Now, you can continue to buy memes where you don't have nobody to talk to. All right. You can continue to buy that if that's your choice. But me, myself, I'm not your financial advisor, but I do know this. Memes have to stay relevant in order for them to survive. They have to. Most people that's doing memes, they're either doing a space, X space, or they're trying to get YouTubers to talk about it. I've talked about a couple of projects that I have invested in, and they're looking for that. They're trying to link with that. But that's why I think people are missing the boat here when you don't look at that, because that has a different kind of ability to keep it in front of people. I know that. And so if you need to pick up some Bookman, make sure you get the right one. There are two fakes out. Don't mess with it. Go to the X, go to the web page, go to it and get it there. Okay. Now, this is not about one person, because when you look at it, I need to show you this too, so you can look at it for yourself. When we get on let's get on the holders here. When you look at the holders right here, you see two, you see all the 2 to 1%. Um, I am going to be the largest holder in Bookman, the largest holder in Bookman, and I am continuously accumulating as much as I can of Bookman. The reason being, it allows for me to be able to burn. It allows for me to be able to do all kind of things and really stand and own Bookman. So that's what I'm doing. I'm accumulating now. I'm in the accumulating phase. And then when we start getting retail people in, they start talking about how to buy memes. Now I can present them meme coins that have a strong backing. Now, of course, you got Bunk, you got Pepe, you got Shib, you got all those particular coins, but you can't buy them on the level like this. I'm just saying. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do my due process. I'm gonna put my work in. But I know from all of this is not a one-man show, man. This is a community, because 29 million, 28 million, 28 million, 27 million, Those not my wallets. Remember, I couldn't buy like that. So I do know those are people that have those wallets. They're in. They got to work. They got to grind. They got to put in that grind, that work. But I'm going to do what I got to do on my behalf. So keep it rolling. Check out Bookman. Again, I am trying to accumulate as much as I can to be the number one wallet. I want to go past. I want to go past Radium. Okay. So you understand how I really like this project now. I really like Bookman. And so let's get it going, man. But again, it's a community effort, but I did launch Bookman. Um, and I stand on this again that you gotta own your token. All right, man. So that's just the first review. I just want to get something out to let you know the Bookman's out there. Um, I'm really pumped about it, man. So if you want to come into the community, you want to join, you want to buy some Bookman and things like that, hey, come on in. Right now, 129 holders. The liquidity is locked. You can check the bubble maps and things like that. They got it all there, transactions. But here's the thing, liquidity and market cap are constantly matching there. And so y'all know when it's launched on, pump.fund, you know how that works. But at the same time, we had 85,000 volume, but we had buys. We had $38,000 in buys, but we have $46,000 in sales. So we had 360 buys in that last, and we have 484 sales, which totaled 46K. Now, so those are like those quick hand people that just kind of came in, and they didn't know. They just looked at the web and they saw my because you can follow me on Pump Fund. I listed my things. So those are people that follow, and they went back and they were just like, hey man, both these coins went live. And so now on my Pump Fund, there are only 2 coins listed there. The other site closed down, they shopped up. So it's nothing there. When I say shopped up, I mean the launch pad went out of business. But you have Memes of Color, which I tell you don't touch. Why? Because there are about 20 different imitation memes of color. Okay. And then TED. And TED is still rolling. TED also is listed again in the Coinbase wallet. It's listed on OKX. It's listed on Bybit. It's listed in a lot of other places. With TED, the background, I had $271,000 in the wallet. Yep, that right. Didn't take a dime. Basically, first one was exit liquidity. And that was my first meme. And TED is so commercial. Crypto Gains has talked about TED. But with TED, there are some things with TED that I know now how to get Bookman out even more. But I will tell you this, before I really push it, I am accumulating like crazy. Okay. So telling you my plan now. So I'm letting you know. I'm not coming out here saying, hey, I want to present a coin. This is my token. Mine. Bookman. The hardest frog on the Solana blockchain. Check them out. Bookman. And if you want to pick you up some Bookman, man, go ahead. Get that frog, man. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me today. Real short video. I'm out.
Kids, it's the Bookman crew, so mounted up. We coming hard on the block, so the standing here's money up. Let me hear you say Bookman, Bookman, the big uno. If you join the clique, then let's go. Then a boss club for the big boys. Within diamond hands as lame ass jets, getting to stepping cause y'all weak as hell. This a big boys game. Bookman Mafia, money play for keeps. It's the Bookman crew, so mounted up. We coming hard on the block, so the standing here's money up. Let me hear you say Bookman, Bookman.